Woo! How's everybody doing today? We are back with another banger. Smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. The technical difficulties are gone. We are back. We are live. And yeah, man, we got a couple fights coming on the ESPN Plus card, man. So let's go ahead and let's get that shit popping, baby. Smash that like button, you guys.
You can hear me, right, Corey?
Yeah, I can hear you. You good? Right. You good? No, I can't hear you, bro.
You hear me, right? Lit. Shout out to the one hater that came in.
Yeah, the hater just out of nowhere just hating. I mean, that's all he does is hate, though. But it's all good.
That one like just to even that shit out.
That's his paper. That's his mojo, man. But yeah, man, if you guys want to watch what we're watching, we're on the ESPN Plus card right now. You got you got Kevin Johnson taking this fight on a 1 week's notice. Against damn, what the hell is his name? I forgot his name already.
Yeah, what you said.
Nathan Gorman. And the winner of this fight is supposed to be fighting Daniel Dubois next. So you gotta tune in real good to this fight, okay? Kevin Johnson's hitting him with the jab. How do you know anything about this heavyweight Nathan Gorman? You know anything about him?
Nope. Never heard of him, man. Just dude Johnson in the Philly shell and shit, looking like
I'm telling you, man, Kevin Johnson, man, if you ain't on your shit, dude, he could possibly do some upsets. He's like he's almost kind of like a Darnell Boone to the heavyweight division, sort of kind of, because I see a lot of these heavyweight prospects, they come in with like 6-0, 8-0, 10-0 records with 10 knockouts, 8 knockouts, 6 knockouts. Okay. So the same fights they have, the same knockouts they have. Okay. As soon as they fight this guy, Kevin Johnson, they go to whole 10 rounds or 8 rounds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good measuring stick, so to where fighters are in their career, how good they really are, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So fighting Kevin Johnson is definitely no walk in the park, man, for sure. He took this fight on a 1 week notice because he was supposed to fight 2 other opponents. For whatever reason, they fell through. This guy Nathan looking pretty good right now, though, man. I believe he's 16-0 right now. And yeah, man. So smash that like button on your way in, you guys. Corey Lee Boxing, Black Horseman Promotions. We're at it again, man. We got some we're gonna have some morning live streams coming up for you guys too, man. So definitely be on the lookout for that, man. We ready to take over this shit for real, man. For real. But yeah, man. Right now, Black Horseman, what do you got? What do you think about the heavyweight division right now, man? They're talking about, the winner of this fight, Daniel Dubois. Where do you see? They said Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce just got ordered by the British Boxing Council to fight for the British British title. I just don't see that fight happening either in their careers right now. What the hell is
a British title?
It's the British title. It's like the British Commonwealth title. It's a belt.
Is that the one that's all real colorful and shit? All them colors.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. That's the one.
And that's the one that Joe Joyce got, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of a high ranked title, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of British guys, when they win that belt, they later go on to fight for like a real belt. Even if they don't win, they later go on to fight for like a real belt. Like some of the guys that's held that British title, you got Billy Joe Saunders held that title. I believe Kell Brook held that title. I believe Mir Khan held that title. So when you're in the British, and you're a British fighter, and you're in those, in those standings in the top, you're in the top, and you're in the top, fighters, coming up through the ranks, man. You hold that title, man. You might get a crossroads fight with that title, and it's looking like, for whatever reason, the British Boxing Council is trying to make this a crossroads fight between Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois. I don't see both promoters even remotely coming close to working. So what do you think about that? If that fight were to go down, smash that like button in the chat. Joe Joyce versus Daniel Dubois. What do you got?
To be honest with you, I've heard a lot about Daniel Dubois, but I've never even seen him fight. So I can't even really give you an assessment on that fight. I've seen Joe Joyce. I've seen his last fight against Romain Stavern. I was like shocked that he didn't get Bermane Stiverne out of there earlier because he was landing like a lot of shots on him early, landing them shots flush too. Um, and I was just like, well, maybe his power ain't really up to par because when Wilder was hitting, Stiverne with that shit, he was going, his ass was on the mat. He was having a seat, nursery style. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
don't know. Joe Joyce they say he's Tyson Fury there. I didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, man.
Um, so I mean, I got to look at some footage on Daniel Dubois to really give you a opinion on that. They both undefeated though, right? Is Dubois undefeated?
Yeah, both of them are undefeated. Daniel Dubois, I believe, is 10-0, somewhere around there, and Joe Joyce is 7-0. Both. But see, Joe Joyce is 7-0 with 7 knockouts. Because remember, he just fought Bermane Stiverne. I feel like Joe Joyce is on like literally like on a lightning fast speed track. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy Daniel Dubois is probably going like if you should weigh out their careers and the speed that both of these guys' careers are going, I would say that Daniel Dubois' speed, his speed in his career is going about 50 miles an hour. You got Joe Joyce's career going at about 95. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to compare these guys' career and where they're going at, and they almost have the same records. You know what I'm saying? So that just shows you. You got Daniel Dubois coming off of a win off of a guy with a guy that nobody really never heard of, never been a world champion or anything like that. And then you got Joe Joyce coming off of a win with the ex-former world champion. Not that bullshit WBA shit. The WBC champion of the world, Bermane Stiverne, fought Joe Joyce his last fight and got brutally stopped. You know what I'm saying? So it was just an accumulation of punches. Bermane Stiverne couldn't take it anymore. I don't know if you guys seen my live after that, man, but I said Bermane Stiverne should have retired after that. Do you think Bermane Stiverne should keep fighting?
I mean, he can't beat nobody at the top level. I'll tell you that. He can't beat nobody at the top.
But if you can't beat nobody at the top, right, Black Horseman, why
After you've been
fight
at the
though?
top,
But
yeah.
why fight though? You know what I'm saying? You're risking brain injuries though, dog. And
Yeah.
I just watched a video on boxers with brain injuries, man, and it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. I mean, you want to end up, and it's fucked up to say, man, but do you want to end up like, some of these other fighters like Muhammad Ali and stuff like that? And Muhammad Ali is one of the greatest fighters, if not the greatest fighter to ever live, But look at how he ended his life, like how his life kind of just ended. I mean, I feel like some people say that the last 20 years of Muhammad Ali's life was just, he didn't know what was going on. Do you want to end your career like that? Do you want for a couple of dollars? You can make those dollars that you're making inside of the ring off of endorsements and other things by being a former world champion. Think, man. These guys got to think outside of the ring as well, Black Horseman.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, but then again, you don't know. We don't know their financial situation. So a lot of guys fight because they need the money. Like I remember Holyfield. He should have been
Oh
stopped fighting.
yeah.
But when you got a bunch of kids and you got bills, man, it's like,
how many kids does smash that like button too, you guys. Nathan is piling on the punches against Kevin Johnson, you guys. Wow, man, they just hit him with a 1-2 in the last round, man, and these punches are hitting flush, man. Shout out to the ESPN Plus app. That's what me and Black Horseman are watching right now. Obviously, we're talking about the heavyweight division because we got a heavyweight fight on right now. The winner of this fight, Kevin Johnson, Nathan Gorman, is going to be fighting Daniel Dubois, is from what it's looking like, you guys. So the winner of this fight will be taking on Daniel Dubois. Kevin Johnson took this fight on a 1 week's notice, you guys. Tyson Fury is live in attendance. So yeah, man. But yeah, man, like me and Black Horseman was saying, man, you kind of gotta, go out the way you want to go out, but at the same time, don't go out on your shield. Like, don't go out, trying to prove something if you already have been a world champion. I feel like if some of these fighters have already become a world champion and they've done pretty much, the peak of what they can do in the sport, and everybody and their baby mother is saying that you're on a downhill, your career, you're not in the prime anymore, is pretty much what I'm saying, Black Horseman. Why fight? You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, too, man? Like there are situations like guys that actually have money, but they'll still fight, man, because they feel like they don't know how to function if they're not
Not
like
fighting in
like
training
Roy
camp.
Jones or
Yeah.
something. It's just like Roy, don't do it. But
Yeah. Shout out to Smoke in the chat. He says, "What's good, Corey Lee and Black Horseman Promotions? You got everything fixed."
we in there.
Oh, we're back again, baby. Just like old times. You know what I'm saying? Diego. Oh, yeah, you guys. If you guys didn't know, man, me and Black Horseman, we will be starting a morning show. So you guys gotta watch out for that, man. Hopefully we can start on Monday, man. So you guys watch out for that. This is gonna be consistent too, you guys. So wake your ass up, watch it, tune in,
Get your
and
Folgers, get your Starbucks, and
get
get in
whatever
and
the
get in this
hell you gotta
motherfucking
get,
live
man.
stream,
But
man.
get ready, man, because this shit is gonna be awesome, dude. This shit's gonna put a lot of other channels on notice. We definitely will be having special guests. If other YouTube channels are up in the morning, get the fuck on the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, I know Black Horseman don't fuck with every YouTube channel. If he don't get along with a guy, that's cool. We don't have to have him on the channel. But like I said, it's gonna be pretty much, man. Everybody's welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're cool with us, you know what I'm saying? Don't be sneak dissing, nigga.
I don't worry about no niggas out here on this YouTube shit.
Yeah.
They want to come through, let them come through. I don't trip.
Diego 619 says salute Corey, salute Black. No doubt. Champ Raw says Holyfield got more kids than a cereal box in the kitchen.
That nigga got kids, bro. I'll tell you a lot. So most people can't quit,
How many
bro.
kids you talking this dude Holyfield got? What do you got, like 5 kids?
No, at least 9. I know at minimum
God.
9.
I know he had that Rick Ross mansion back in it. Well, it was really his mansion, but remember he had that Rick Ross that mansion in Atlanta, in Georgia.
That mansion been passed down from generation to generation.
And you know what's so crazy? Holyfield had the biggest mansion in Georgia, and Tyson had the biggest mansion in Connecticut. So it's like, and they both fought each other. It's like crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Tyson, and it's so crazy. Look, listen how crazy this shit is. I'm gonna break it all the way down for you guys. Tyson, okay, had the mansion in Connecticut. 50 Cent owns it now, okay? Right. Then Holyfield had the mansion in Georgia, and guess who owns that? Rick Ross, and they don't like each other.
Enemies with matches, man.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. Yo, the Red in the chat says, yo, what's up, the Red? Champ Ross in the chat says, I think he got 13 or 14 kids. Damn, dude.
It's up there. I was trying to be generous. I said at minimum 9, but I know it's up there.
Is it up there though?
He would have been.
Smash that like button too, you guys. Get these likes up, man. Stop sneak dissing.
He would have retired a long time ago if his fucking, you know what I'm saying? If he only had like 4 or 5 kids, you know.
Dude, just imagine the child support. Oh my God. That might just have a dude going crazy by itself, the child support. All right, you guys, round number 6, okay? I told you, this guy, Kevin Johnson, is a very durable heavyweight, on the borderlines of a journeyman. Remember, Kevin Johnson fought you guys' favorite heavyweight fighter in the world, Anthony Joshua. Remember, he fought him. Remember that, okay? But Anthony Joshua knocked him out. So there's a measuring stick, Is this guy Nathan Gorman, if I'm pronouncing his name right, Gorman, is he good? Like, is he the goods? Does he put on a good performance against Daniel Dubois if he beats Kevin Johnson? What do you guys think? I mean, after watching him for 6 rounds so far, or like me and Black for watching him for 3-4 rounds, how does he do against Daniel Dubois? Obviously, you say you never watched Daniel Dubois fight, Black Horseman. You might want to get a little highlight in there real quick during the break. But like, you just look at his highlights. He's more of a seek and destroy type of guy. I feel like him and Joe Joyce have the same exact style. Limited head movement, and they're trying to blow your socks off. Pause. They're just trying to
yeah, man.
They're just trying to completely destroy the shit out of you. You know what I mean? That's what they're coming in there for. They're coming in there to knock you out, dude. That's just pretty much what it is. How do you feel about this fight so far? Kevin Johnson and and Nathan Gorman. What you call him? Your main
Gorman.
Gorman. Excuse me, Gorman.
Gorman.
I know some of these German fighters pronounce their name a little different, but Gorman.
It
Oh,
seemed
the
like
1-2.
the early part he was on the outside, controlling the distance and everything like that. Now he's coming forward, like he know. I think he's broke down. What's his other guy name? Johnson. He broke Johnson down, and I think he's looking for the KO. Like he's not forcing it, but he like if this guy.
But Black, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's another thing too. Shout out to Champ Ross. He says Johnson always fights to survive. That Klitschko fight years ago was pitiful. But I'm gonna ask you guys this, and do you too, Black? Why do these heavyweights their physiques look so disgusting? I mean, you got titties over titties, dude. I'm sorry, man. I gotta call a spade, man. This guy, Nathan Gorman, is just like his physique. I mean, we're talking about Dominic Brazil / Andy Ruiz in one. You know, I mean, we're talking about nipples, titties for days. You know what I'm saying? It's one of these things, dude, where like you're a heavyweight, you're a fucking professional fighter. Why don't you carry yourself? Why is this glorified journeyman Kevin Johnson having a better physique than you with 14 losses?
Yeah. That's the same thing with like Adam Kanaki. He don't have no great physique, but the motherfucker can fight and he's knocking dudes out. And at the heavyweight division, shit. Them niggas be. I mean, just think about it.
Go off the physiques though, huh?
I mean, you just think about it. If they wasn't working out, they niggas probably be sitting close to 300. You know what I mean? Super sloppy. So
super sloppy.
We seen Tyson Fury when he even when he coming down off the weight, this nigga still had love handles and shit jiggling everywhere. It's just like, bro, this dude is.
Oh yeah, but I feel like I feel like I gotta give Tyson Fury a lot of credit, man. I gotta give Tyson Fury a lot of credit. I feel like when Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder, he shredded the hell out of those pounds that he had. I mean, just coming from north of 400 plus pounds to get down to 245, 253. I mean, dude, we're talking about in a what year span of time, Black Horseman?
Yeah.
You lose 150 pounds plus in 1 year, 12 months. I mean, that's absurd.
Hard work, dedication.
Okay, you guys. Gorman they got Gorman up 60-54. Kevin Johnson has not won a round yet, you guys. Okay, so yeah.
Hands go, man.
Smash that like button. If you guys got anything to say, any questions to ask us about the heavyweight division, feel free, you guys. Smash those like buttons. Get these likes up, you guys. On a Saturday afternoon. Me and Black Horseman, man, we're in here, man. We are live in the building. We are live, baby. But yeah, man. So with that being said, Black Horseman, how do you feel about Tyson Fury's next opponent? He's talking about Tom Schwartz, and it's so crazy, Black, that I said on Mr. Boxing Today's channel when me and him were talking about the top prospects coming up. I had Tom Schwartz as like my number two or number 3 top prospect coming up.
You know how to spell his last name?
Tom Schwartz is S H Schwartz SHAWRZ or something like that. I believe that's it.
Like Shorts? Yeah. Okay, Shorts.
Yeah, Shorts. Yeah, Shorts. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I found him. Okay.
They're talking about, but they were talking about an Oscar Rivas fight, versus Tyson Fury. But now they went another way. They're talking about Tom Schwartz now. Oh man, good 3-piece combo from Nathan Gorman. So, this guy's got love handles for days, but he's got some pretty good boxing ability, man. I mean, but like people said in the chat, this guy is just fighting to survive, man. This guy Kevin Johnson is just fighting to survive. It's almost pitiful, but how do you feel about Tyson Fury's next fight, man?
I'm looking at some highlights. The guy, he got a nice little right hand that he throws straight right. Like I said, I don't know too much about this guy.
He's still young, though. Right, like, he's still young, mad young, though, Black Horseman. Like, he's only 24. That's like a baby in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? That's like literally a baby. 24 years old in the heavyweight division. We're not talking about, but this dude, Tom Schwartz, if he fights, Tyson Fury, I just think they're moving his career too fast. But I mean, maybe you might not get a chance like this ever again. Maybe that's what they're thinking. What do you think, Black Horseman?
I mean, yeah. I mean, how many fights you say you got?
I believe he's 24 years old, but I believe he's 24-0 with maybe 14 knockouts.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, is this guy from Germany?
Yeah, he's from Germany. Champ Ross in the chat says Kevin Johnson has 14 losses now. Wow. And he still keeps getting the call. Shake my head. I mean, dude, he's a name. He's fought the who's who. I mean, you got guys like Kevin Johnson that's fought guys like Klitschko, Joshua, Dubois. I mean, they just don't come around with those three names. You're not going to find a generational heavyweight that fought all the three names that I just named in different eras. Okay. You got Klitschko in the early 2000s. You got Joshua as of now. And then you got Dubois as of the future. Okay. So you got three different generations of fighters that this guy, Kevin Johnson, has fought. He's fought all of these guys. You're just not going to get, and he answers the call. Like the guy said, Black Horse, he answers the call when these young prospects call to fight him. He answers it, man. Should we give him credit for answering that call, Black Horseman, or should he just is it almost on borderline stupidity of go ahead, because you're not going to win 9 times out of 10, but should we give him respect, or should we
for Schwartz taking the fight?
No. For Kevin Johnson taking his call.
Oh, for Kevin
Johnson, he got 14 losses. Yeah, he got 14, 13.
And you said it's a 1 week notice too, right?
1 week notice, but he hasn't won a meaningful fight in a while. I mean, just gonna be honest.
He got to get paid, bro. It ain't even about winning at this point, probably for him. He like, bro, I got to get this money.
I know, but the punishment of his brain. He's not taking on. He's not taking on. He's not taking on. 12 Dominique Brazils in a row. He's taking on Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois. I mean, he's taking on power punchers. The sole reason for them fighting him is to take his head off on live stream for everybody to see. Shout out to the chat. Cham Ross says, I understand that, Corey, but he don't put up a fight at this point. He's just coming for a check. Cham Ross says, of course he's gonna answer. What else is he gonna do? Laugh out loud. Yeah, but I mean, at some point, dude, he's taking a beating right now, man. I mean, obviously these punches are probably nowhere near the level of punching power of a Joshua. But dude, you're 13 losses into your career. 13. At what point does a fighter pull the plug? Or does it take more than a fighter to pull the plug? Does it take somebody in his family to say, look, man, we want you to live after you fight?
Yeah.
I mean, because let's be honest, Black Horseman, this guy, Kevin Johnson, is probably going to have some type of a brain injury after this. I mean, not after this fight, but the accumulation. And it might not happen right now. We're talking about, 10, 15 years from now, maybe even 5. Some guys, it even happens as quick as 5, where the slurred speech starts happening, the headaches start happening. When's enough, Black?
Not to mention, man, the over aggressiveness, like at the house, domestic abuse.
Oh, I didn't even think about Jermaine Taylor. He took some brutal punishment as well.
I mean, it's the same. Head injuries is the same, whether it's football, boxing. Junior Seau committed suicide. He was abusive, and it wasn't really his Junior Seau for the Chargers.
Yeah. Was he abusive though? Was he abusive? I didn't.
He wasn't normally abusive, but when he started getting them head injuries, man, he just changed. It just changed him, man.
Oh, he did change? I didn't read about that. Wow.
Yeah, they did the 30 for 30 on this guy, man. I watched it. I was like, wow, man, these head injuries ain't nothing to play with. And it just took a toll on him. So I hear what you're saying. If you keep continuously fighting, taking the punishment like this, you the woman you love, you might end up trying, smacking her or something, and she might be looking at you like, why did he just, And the kids might be like, Dad ain't the same, because he's going through some stuff. He got some mental issues going on with him, and then it gets to a point to where they don't know why they act in a certain way, and they end up either taking their life or, you know what I mean, really hurting somebody real bad. And it's so the brain, man, ain't nothing to play with, man. You know, if you ain't got no defense, you know, hey, take the fights you could take, but make some smart investments and get out of the sport, man, because
hey yo, I gotta give a massive shout out to this guy, Phil DeGreco. I watched one of his recent interviews. This guy said, if I never had to fight again, if I never get that call again, I'm good. He said, I know I'm speaking for myself. He said, I made some good investments.
he had a channel, right?
Who, Phil DeGreco?
Yeah, don't he got a
I
YouTube
think
channel?
he do got a YouTube channel. Yeah, but he talked about, fighting Earl Spence and, putting money away and,
that's on his channel. Okay, I'm gonna
subscribe. Yeah, man. He's got his own channel. Shout out to Phil DeGreco. They're talking about Phil DeGreco is going to be fighting Marcos Madonna for his comeback fight. Yeah, man. Smash that like button too, you guys. Get these likes up, man. But yeah, man, some of these fighters need to start putting their money away and, start investing, man. Get some real estate, dog. That's my next move.
Right.
I'm getting into this real estate shit. No
Bro,
bullshit.
that shit make money for you, man. You sleep.
Yeah, I'm sleeping. I'm getting $100 or $50 a day. Just for monthly revenue. These guys got to pay me $1,000 a month. $50 a day or whatever, however it adds up to. So, I mean, I'm cool with that. So, what do you guys think of these these upcoming fights as well, though, man? This guy Nathan. Nathan is just pouring on the pressure against Kevin Johnson, man. I mean, he's literally hitting him. A lot of these punches are going to the head of Kevin Johnson. Some of them are getting blocked, but I mean, the guy Kevin Johnson. I mean, obviously this is a stay busy fight for this guy, Nathan, and this is a fight to catapult him into a bigger fight. Which I think he'll probably get cold cocked when he finally faced Nathan. I mean, when he finally faced Daniel Dubois, I think this white guy Nathan is gonna get cold. He's gonna get stretched the fuck out when he fights. Because the way he boxes, he keeps his hands down. You notice that, Black Horseman? He keeps his hands down. Okay, and Daniel Dubois has his hands high. And he's got a stiff jab. I've seen Daniel Dubois knock a guy down with his jab. That's when you know you got power. That right there is when you know you got power, dog. You knock a guy down, okay, and discombobulate his brain from a jab, okay? This guy's 6'6", 260, pure muscle. Nothing but muscle. He's pretty much like a clone of an Anthony Joshua, Black Horseman. That's pretty much what Daniel Dubois is. They said Daniel Dubois knocked out Anthony Joshua cold in sparring.
Yeah, I heard about that.
These are facts. Smash that like button, you guys. Get these likes up, man. Stop sneak dissing. So, yeah, man, and I just think that right now, man, that I truly believe, Black Horseman, that, the winner of this fight is just he's gonna it's almost gonna be like a doomsday. It's almost gonna be like, you guess what? You've won the prize to get stretched. Yeah, but Gorman does have a little bit of good, boxing ability. So, it might last a little while with the winner of this fight, fighting Daniel Dubois. But Kevin Johnson just need to throw in the towel, man, and just imagine what his brain looks like now, man, after 14 losses. And what's so crazy? What's even worse about these Kevin Johnson's career, Black Horseman? Some of those losses that he took were accumulate. They weren't just one punch knockout. He just lost in the first round and got steamrolled. I mean, he's a hard guy to knock out. So most of those fights, he got whitewashed on the scorecards, just like he is now against a lower level fighter. But just imagine all of those punches to his brain, man. I almost kind of feel bad for the guy talking about it, man. Smash that like button, you guys. Brown Gone One says, how was it interviewing Jared Swift Hurd? It was good. Like I told Black Horseman, Jared Hurd is a very humble dude. He still drives his 2001 Nissan Altima to the gym every day after getting $1 million plus paydays already. I mean, he got $1 million for fighting Wilborn. Remember Black Horseman? He got $1 million for that fight.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be honest, Wilborn is not even nowhere remotely close to a world level. Okay, he's domestic at best, and I believe he lost to domestic guys too. So he got $1 million payday for that. He's Jared Hurd is very hungry, very inspirational to a lot of the youth out there in the DMV area, because he comes to work and he's not like these Adrian Broners or these Gervonta Davis of the world. I'm not saying that these Gervonta Davis or Adrian Broner are like this, but I'm just saying this stigma about about Gervonta Davis, Black Horseman, and Adrian Broner is what they're cocky. They're cocky and they come into like they're the best. But Jared Hurd, you wouldn't even know that's Jared Hurd unless you look at his hair. If he had a hat on, if he was in the gym, you wouldn't hear him talking. You wouldn't hear him, being all boisterous and like the Charlos are. I believe when you go to Charlos gym, you know where the fuck they're at. And I talked to him about Charlos and Charlos taking that L. Did you watch the interview, Black Horseman? He wasn't too fond about that.
What'd he say?
He said, "Yeah, the Lions, the Lions got you haven't heard his bark a lot since his loss."
Yeah, man, he out on live stream showing off anklets and shit.
Anklets? What the? Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm. He responded to me too. That nigga said my anklet costs more than your chain. I was like, bro, you done.
What'd he say?
He said my anklet costs more than your chain.
He said that to you, Black Horseman?
Yeah, he was on live because he was at the fight, the Spence versus Mikey.
What you got on his live stream?
No, he went IG live.
Oh, you got on his IG live?
Yeah, so I was in the comments. I was like, bro, is that an anklet? Because I was like shocked to see the shit, and I didn't know he was seeing it.
He had shorts on or something?
Well, you know how these niggas wear they pants kind of up and then have the socks to show off the socks.
What?
Whatever else. That nigga had on an anklet, bro, and niggas was, I guess that's supposed to be the new fly nowadays, bro.
Yo, smash that like button for the Charlo anklet. Smash that like button, you guys. Stop sneak dissing on the Charlo anklet.
So
that's crazy. That's just pure mayhem. I mean, that's just crazy, dude. The fight is over, you guys. This guy won all 10 rounds. Nathan, Kevin Johnson is definitely not looking like he looks like he should retire. This should be his last fight ever. But yeah, man, Charlo. Okay, Brown Gone One says, to me, the Charlos are finding out they're not as good as they think they are, but they still have heart though. Champ Ross says Charlo's anklet. Laugh out loud. Yeah, man. So what do you feel about the Charlos, Black Horseman? Are they more hype than more skill, or they do have skill, but just have more bark than their skill is, bite, per se?
I think Jamal and Jamel are two different fighters, man. Like, I think Jamal is a little bit more humble than Jamel. Jamel got really caught up. He really got caught up in the hype, and he was doing disrespectful stuff like jumping in the ring on Jared Hurd in his first fight after a long layoff, saying that this is easy work. And then he lost to one of Jared Hurd's leftovers. Just truth be told. So he's not on a Jared Hurd level, In fact, he struggled with two opponents that, Jared Hurd made easy work of, knocked these guys out. And he went the distance with Trout, and he lost to Tony Harrison. So now he's at the house with no strap, and he's promoting anklets now. So at the end of the day, the Lion needed to be humbled. And one thing about it with Jamel, man, is just like, in order for you to grow and change, man, you got to be willing to accept defeat. When you take a loss, you got to be able to accept the loss so that you can come back better and learn from your mistakes. But when you already got in your mind that you didn't even lose and that somebody took something from you or you got robbed, you going in there with the same mentality that I already won the fight. I ain't got to change nothing. He probably going to try harder for the KO, and he might end up getting KO'd or just beat outboxed easier, Jamal, on the other hand, I felt like it was unexpected thing for him to see his brother, like, to fight right after that. I think that affected him, and that's what made that fight a lot closer. Him and Matt Korobov. I think Jamal, man, he just been more of like, you know, uh, kind of like that seek and destroy thing. Um, he been backing up everything he been saying. Really, that was a tough fight that he had against Matt Korobov. I think that Jamal is in a division where he got to make a decision, man. Like, all the smoke is on the zone.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? If you really want to be a champion, you got to go where them belts are, man.
Mm-hmm.
All the belts is on the zone. I mean, Demetrius Andrade, Danny Jacobs, Canelo Alvarez, it's over there.
Mm-hmm.
So either you gonna stay where you at and fight guys who are leftovers or guys that's not going to give you no type of a good value, or you gonna actually make that move. We're gonna have to really see how good Jamal is. You know, so I'm not taking nothing away from Jamal because, I mean, Jamal be the guy who's getting ready to face Tony Hurd. I mean, Jared Hurd in May. And that's
Mm-hmm.
J Rock. J Rock is a tough competitor, man. This guy fought his way back. He's been on a 4-fight win streak since his loss. So this is a guy who has tasted defeat, and he's come back and put himself in a position to fight for a title. So I think Jared Hurd is the heavy favorite, but we just don't know. But another guy who has tasted defeat and come back is Tony Harrison. You know,
Mm-hmm.
same guy that Jamal no, not Jamal. Same guy that Jared Hurd beat, but what he did, he came back from them losses that he got from Willie Nelson and Jared Hurd, and he's a champion now. So losses don't define a fighter. It's about the character of the fighter and finding out what they really all about once they do taste defeat. But this is going to be a true test for Jamel.
Oh,
To see.
smash that! Oh, smash that like. But hold. Oh, let me just read this chat real quick, Black. I'll let you go right back on it. Bob Smitty says, "What's up, Corey Lee? Smashed on the way in." Sharon Ross says, "Only anklet dudes used to wear, but back in the day was for house arrest." Laugh out loud. These dudes now really dressing like females out here. Uh, it says. It says Bob Smitty says Korbov has a win over Uzgatigi as well, who is a former champion. Um, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. 503 Line says Jamel getting that strap back in June. Hashtag Lions only. What's up, 503 Line? What's going on, bro? I gotta give you this wrench, dog. Supposed to give you this wrench already. Let me go on my other phone. But yeah, man, how do you feel about 503 Line saying that, Black Horseman, while you're talking? He says, "Hey, look, you can say what you want, but look, man, Charlo is getting his strap back in June. Hashtag Lions only. Do you feel like he's gonna get his strap back? Do you agree with 503 Line, or what do you think's gonna happen?"
I don't feel nothing about his comment. We just got to see. Actions speak louder than words. To be honest with you, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. You can say what you're gonna do, but you got to back it up. And people like myself, man, I just put pressure on these guys. They can say whatever they want to say, but you got to get in the ring and back it up. So we got to see. I think Tony Harrison is a better boxer. I think that Jamel goes in the fight too much lately in his last 3 fights, looking for the KO. And when you go in there with a pure boxer, man, that's a recipe to get your ass whooped. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Jamel used to be a good boxer. I'm not saying he's not a good boxer, but he used to be where it's like, I'm going into the fight to outpoint you, outthink you, and best you in 12, 10, however many rounds. Now it's more like, because I understand, man, like when you can go in there and get KOs, that's where a lot of casual fans gravitate to you. They like, damn, this nigga knocking dudes out left and right. And that's where a lot of people can build up their fan base because they can go in there and get these KOs. But guys who's not worried about getting KOs, guys is just understand the sweet science. Guys who just know that it's about uh winning more rounds. They not
Mm-hmm.
caring about getting knockouts or looking spectacular. Tony Harrison wouldn't look spectacular, but he got that W. He got that strap off him, though. You know what I mean? Like Floyd would go into fights. He ain't getting knockouts. You might say it's a boring fight, but ain't he winning? Ain't he making money? And he got that, don't he got them straps? So I mean, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna be able to knock out everybody. So I think that Jamel has a great chance if he's not going in there just looking for the KO. If you're going in there to try to be the smartest fighter in there, come up with a great game plan to box and execute, oh yeah, he got a good chance. Because it's a former champion. And I say, I mean, it's not like it's impossible. Like, I'm just saying, me personally, I don't know if he's learned from that loss. When he's saying stuff like I was robbed and this, that, and the other, I don't know if he's actually looked at the fight and actually learned from it and actually going to make some adjustments, or if he's going to go in there and fight harder than the first time. Because some people think like, man, I just got to go in there and fight harder and knock this nigga out and not leave it to the judges, I mean, if the knockout may not come, you know what I mean? So you just got to be the better man, round by round. So that's how I look at it. So best of luck to him.
So do you think oh then there's more boxing on the night? Headline the Baville. Okay, the Poulet versus Duno undercard ready to start. That's what's up. And then we got the main event of this other card. So a little bit of boxing tonight. Maybe not the best boxing, but we got boxing tonight, you guys. So best thing I can say is tune in. Me and Black Horse can be on here for a little while, man. And yeah, man. Hopefully we can be able to get a good knockout tonight. Wouldn't you want to see that tonight, Black? Come on, man. Good knockout. Come on, let's go.
I mean, I'm a boxing fan, man. So it don't matter if it's a KO or if I just see some good skills. It don't matter. I don't care. Just boxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, hey, I don't mind seeing somebody get stretched.
I'm trying to see a stretch tonight. I'm sorry, but I want to see a stretch. I'm sorry. I just it's something in me that I just like seeing people get stretched out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's one of those type of situations where stretch season is very good. For me, I just like seeing it, man. But yeah, man. Would that be? Oh, shout out to Angel, bro. What's up, man? I'm not even looking at the live right now. I'm just doing some other things on my computer. What's going on, Angel? How you doing today, my brother?
I'm good, my bro. What's going on, man?
He's back. Does he got the cognac or no?
Nah, man. I'm leaving it. I'm putting it down for a while, man.
Oh shit, yo.
For a while, huh?
Yeah, man. Trying to cleanse, man.
A couple days.
A couple months, man.
Oh wow.
What happened?
Yeah, a couple months, man. I'm trying to get back in shape, man.
What happened, Black?
No, I was just reacting to my boy Angel.
Yeah, man.
What'd he say?
Putting the drinks down, man. I'm trying to get back in shape, man.
Angel.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo.
Don't tell me this man having technical difficulties.
Oh man, no way. What the fuck?
All right, can you hear me now? Yo.
I don't know if he can hear us, bro. Can you hear me, Angel?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Corey, shit been tripping today, man.
Oh, for real? Damn.
His audio been tripping out.
Yo, Angel, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't think he can hear me, bro.
You can't hear me?
Can Angel hear you?
Can you hear me, Corey?
I can hear you, yeah.
But you can't hear Angel?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That's weird. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on, bro. Yeah, I hear
you. Can hear me, right, Black?
I hear you. I hear you, Angel, loud and clear, man.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. Brown Gone One says I got Lipnets over Peterson. Can he hear me? Can Angel hear me?
He can hear you, bro. Try dropping off and coming back in, Angel.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know, bro.
Or maybe I can join in on my phone. Let me see if I can hear him on my phone.
What about now?
I don't think he can hear you, bro.
You can hear me.
He back on, Corey, but you don't hear him.
Let me see.
They saying mute him in the control room. Like when you hit the control bar.
Say something, Angel.
All right. Can you hear me now?
I can hear him on my phone. Fuck it. I mean, I can hear him on my phone.
You can hear him on the phone, but not the desktop?
Not the desktop, yeah.
Oh, that's weird, man.
But at least I can hear what he's saying, though, Let me see something real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. Corey just now getting back with the desktop and shit, so I don't know. I already have been tripping. He on his first live, he didn't even hear me at all, Angel. I
Oh,
was
for
like,
real,
damn.
damn.
He had to do a second one.
Technical difficulties, man. I think gotta
Nigga
work on that new
spilled,
computer.
he
Or
spilled
does
some
he have one?
Patron. He spilled some Patron in the desktop or something, fam.
Spill some, he
Fuck
spilled
the
some
audio up.
cognac. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm putting the drinks down for a while, man.
What about beer? You can't drink no beer, man?
Oh, I can hear you now. What's good, y'all?
What's good, man? No, I was
Yeah.
saying, I was telling Black and everybody, man, I'm putting the drinks down for a minute, trying to get back in shape,
Oh,
trying to
okay.
get back in tip top shape, man. My running form and, getting back at it, man. I'm weighing like shit, 185, 100. I feel disgusting, man.
180 pounds.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I mean, what you normally about what like a firm, like
Like
rip 160. Yeah.
Yeah, 160, like 155, 160, man. So that's my optimal weight, man. Right now I just feel crazy, man. So, slim it down, tone it down, trying to cut up, man, trying to get back,
This nigga said no cognac, man, for
No
months.
doubt, man. That's what's up, Black. I mean, Angel. I mean, I'm proud of you, man. Just
You
keep with it. It's all about consistency in that gym, though, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean? I guess Black Horseman drink for me and Angel.
Yeah,
it was one for me and Angel.
Yeah, man.
And I
enjoy
go on
that break.
meatless march, man. Don't pause.
Oh shit. Yo, if you do that, if you go the whole march without eating meat, dog, you definitely gonna lose some weight, dog.
Yeah.
Some fat or whatever, so
I definitely feel different, feel a lot better. Mind more clear, been drinking pounding water like crazy, just nothing but water. Just getting back into it, man.
So Angel, what's your thoughts on the Charlos, man?
Yeah, man. So with that being said, man, salute to Angel, man. I'm glad I can hear you too, man. Cause
yeah, I mean, with the Charlos, man, like y'all was saying, man, I think Jamel was focused on getting them not, that Lubin knockout got him, got him amped, his brother knocking out Centeno like that, got him.
Oh man, I missed the Buatsi fight, man. Damn. The Zone got a card on too? What?
Yeah. The Zone got a card. Who else got a card tonight? ESPN got a card?
Plus, yeah. Edwards versus Marino is fighting tonight. Marino. Oh, they just fought. Oh, is it a knockout one? Something happened.
Yeah, man. I think Mel needs to just not focus on knocking dudes out. Boxing, excellently, like, he's done in the past, and sometimes, some of his performance when he was just boxing, it looked, kind of shifty, but I think he needs to focus on that. Don't focus on the knockout, man. The knockout come, just, box, man. Box. Mm-hmm. Do what you do best, which is box. Maul is the one that's been known, the knockout. The one for the knockouts, Mel is the guy that box,
Hey, real quick, Angel, I gotta say this for the main event, you guys. Sam Bowen versus Jordan Mccorry is 14-0. 14-0 versus with 10 knockouts for Sam. 17-4 for Jordan. 26 years old for Sam. 28 years old for Mccorry, you guys. So
that's on ESPN.
This ESPN Plus ready to go down right now, you guys. Right now.
Yeah, I'm turning it on right now, man. I just got home. Took the daughters out to see the Captain Marvel and all that.
Oh, that's what's up, little family time, though. That's what's up, though. Oh, so there's 2 cards on ESPN Plus right now.
Yeah, ESPN.
Yo, they're overpopulated with boxing right now and March Madness.
They double book.
Yes, sir. What's everybody talking about in the chat? Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get back to the chat real quick. I'm gonna let you guys run it down real quick. Okay, Bob Smitty says Jamel versus Harrison 2 will be good. Bob Smitty says Tony Harrison let his right hand go will be dangerous. Bob Smitty says that's a good perspective. Brown Gone 1 says I got Lipnets over Peterson. Wow. 503 Lion says unmute him in the control room. We already on it. 503 salute. You got that wrench too, 503. How you feeling? You in the blue now, man. Bob Schmitty says 185 pounds question mark. How tall are you though, Angel?
I'm 5'11", man.
And 5'11. He about my height. Champ Ross says Angel gave up the drink for Lent? Question mark. Good shit.
That too. You know, that too. You know, I'm not very extremely religious like that, but you know, I grew up, you know, half, you know, Jehovah Witness, half Catholic, and all that. But
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I'm not a real church goer like that. But you know, I done picked up the Torah and I done picked up the Quran and all that, and
Ooh,
read
okay.
into other
Well,
religions and stuff. You know, I'm very, I open my mind's eye, so to speak. Shout out to Mind's Eye. You
right.
know, but you know, you got to open yourself up to different cultures and religions, and you know, learn to respect, you know,
Yeah.
everybody's, you know, they beliefs and stuff, you know. So
You learn from everything.
but yeah, man, you know, just trying to clear the body, cleanse the mind, you know.
Hey,
You know,
hey,
we're not
Angel,
meant to eat meat.
let me ask you this though, man. Oh yeah, that's key too. I've been thinking about going vegan. I told my brother that a month ago. I've been talking about going vegan this whole month, dog. It's crazy y'all bringing up the meat, but I want to ask you this, Angel. Are you going to the fight tomorrow?
What fight?
Peterson, dog. He
Oh,
fighting
Peterson
in
fight.
DC.
Oh nah, man, I can't, man.
I mean, he fighting in Maryland. He fighting at the MGM, the same place we
Yeah,
went to last
MGM.
time.
Shit, man.
At 6 o'clock.
Fuck, man. I mean, shit.
He
They got
like, damn, you
tickets.
threw it on me now.
I mean, if they got tickets, man, you know, I wasn't really looking out for that. I
Oh,
saw it
okay,
on there,
yeah.
then
Oh,
you know,
okay. But that's
but
what I'm saying. Like, I ain't know if you wanted to go, because I mean, if you wanted to go, I mean, I'll go. You know, I mean, I wanted to go anyways, though. You know, I'm gonna just throw that out there. I want to go anyways, but like I said, we can definitely check the ticket prices and stuff like that. I'll just from now on, man, I gotta stay on it. This whole week, I'm gonna start working on getting my website and start trying to work on these credentials, Black Horseman. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to these fights with the credential status, though. You know.
yeah, man. Let me check with the wife, Corey. You know, she the boss. You know, so
Okay, that's what's up.
you know,
Hey
yeah,
man, you got to, man. You know, it's all love though, man. Tell the wifey I said what's up too, though, man.
definitely, man, definitely. But
You
yeah,
know,
man. I mean, you know, I've been real busy, so hopefully I could try to go tomorrow, man. It's a spur of the moment kind of thing, but
yeah.
I've been wanting to get up with you and for us to go to the fights together and shit. So we
I
got to get
think
on
that
it.
Peterson Lipnets joint could be pretty good too, though, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's gonna be pretty good. And
think
I
so,
interview a Black Horseman and Angel, and I interview some guys from Hers Gym that are gonna be on that on the card. So you know, shout out to Bulldog Corals. He's gonna be on that undercard. He's 20-4, but those 4 losses that he have can be contended. They could have went either way. He's never been stopped. He just didn't have the right promotion behind him. Now he does. He's on like a 5-fight winning streak or something like that now. So yeah, Ernesto, Jared Hurd's head trainer, has 6 professional fighters now. He is retired from his other job. So he said he is doing boxing full time now. So watch out for those Ernesto and Jared Hurd fighters that'll be coming through the ranks. I believe Jared Hurd is going to start his promotional company too on the low, man. I wasn't supposed to put that out there, but yeah, he's going to definitely be starting his promotional company real soon, you guys. So probably Swift Promotions? What are you guys thinking?
Sound good.
So
yeah. Wait, don't Danny Garcia got DSG Promotions, some shit like
is it
that? That's Swift
DSG?
in it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
got
know
Swift
both
in
of them
there.
guys. I know both of those guys are Swift, but I just didn't know who was, Swifter. Bob Smitty says 165 pounds, my ideal weight too overall. Way stronger in the 170s and 180s though. Bob Smitty says Tony Harrison is going to beat Jamel again, declaring it early. What do you guys think about these other fights coming up too? Oh yeah, you guys, if you guys didn't know, we got another fight on ESPN Plus on the Pulev undercard. De Leon versus is that Ponce De Leon's brother or son or something? Okay, shout out to De Leon on the top ranked ESPN undercard versus Gallegos. Okay, so both of
Gallegos.
these guys,
Gallego.
excuse me if
Gallegos.
I'm butchering that, man. But what do you guys think of these up and coming fighters coming through the rankings and stuff like that? And what do you guys think of you know, these kind of tweener divisions, you know, like the 154, the 168, you know, the 175, the cruiserweight, you know, stuff like that. You know, they say Usyk's gonna be moving up to heavyweight, fighting to Calm now. Then you got her versus Williams. You got Caleb Plant fighting this guy Mike Lee that was on the Subway commercials. Both undefeated. And then you got, and this is what I really want to talk about, you guys. What do you guys think about David Benavidez versus Anthony Durrell? That they said they're in talks right now. What do you guys think about that fight?
Man, yeah.
I think Durrell gets stopped brutally. I'm sorry, man. That dude Benavidez is a beast, man.
Yeah, from what
I think Durrell gets skills though, you know. So I don't know if he gets stopped, but I mean, I don't know. You gotta see.
I mean, I think if Durrell can stay away and not fall into an exchange with Benavidez and not get cornered, you know, I think, you know, Durrell can outbox him. But you know, once he gets cornered like that and he gets caught a couple times, especially at his age right now, man, it's not looking good, man. The way Benavidez did Jalen Love like that, and I told everybody.
Yeah, I did too. Come on, you got to give me love for that. I said that this dude Benavidez was gonna just slaughter the shit out of Jalen.
Ray Charles.
Oh man, and he did too, man. Shout out to the chat. El Chinito says, "What's cracking, Corey?" in the chat. Champ Ross says, "De Leon, the same guy who fought Andy Vinces to a disputed draw." Wow. Bob Schmitty says 168 has a lot of potential. Bob Schmitty says Benavidez for the W. So yeah, what do you guys think?
You know, I think if Durrell just boxes, don't try to engage, and doesn't get caught in the corner, he can outbox him and outpoint him. But him trying to go to the body on Benavidez, I don't think that'll be a good idea. He'll probably get knocked out like that. He just needs to move around and outbox him and outpoint him, man. Don't stay still, you know, use his superior footwork and stay away from the ropes. But I see Benavidez knocking him out, you know, around, you know, 7 through 9, around those rounds.
Oh,
you know,
really?
It's just a matter of time. You know, it's just, you know, Durrell don't have the legs that he used to have. You know, he just don't.
What do you think, Black Horseman? Do you think it'll be a whitewash? Do you think Durrell even stands a chance? I mean, he is the quote-unquote champion right now.
I think he has a chance, man. I think he has a chance. I think
maybe Black Horseman went away for a minute, but you know, I think right now, Angel, that Benavidez is the champion right now, man.
You can't hear Black Horseman. Black's talking.
He's talking?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, here we go again, man. What is up with this bullshit, man? You guys playing games with me, man?
Nah. I can hear Black. You just can't hear Black.
You got musical.
Damn it!
Like musical
chairs. Try this again, man.
He got musical hangouts.
Musical. God damn,
musical chair hangouts.
Let me try this shit again, man. Let me see.
Listen, that nigga Black taking a break. Okay.
I can hear you now, Black. Hold on, let me redo it again. Hold on, real quick.
Golly, he got a short or something in this shit.
Get on mute.
Musical mute. It's a good little scrap though, right here, man.
Yeah, this one, these two guys. Yeah, was that Jordy and Bowman?
Bowen already got warned for a lot of shots to the back of the head in the first round.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful. They both doing a little dirty stuff a little bit in there.
All right, I'm back, you guys.
All right.
All right.
Can you hear, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, Black. Angel, say something.
Yo.
Yes, man. Back. Yes, man. Thank you.
Go ahead, Black.
Go ahead, Black.
Finish your thought.
Go ahead, bro. So I can hear you now.
We only got 15 minutes for the shit mute out.
No.
But you know, man, I definitely feel like Durrell got a chance. You know, I definitely think Benavidez is favored to win the fight. But I just don't know if he gets stopped. I don't know if he gets stopped, but I think that you know, Benavidez is the better fighter. I'm glad that they in talks for it because Durrell was acting like he wasn't gonna give him a shot at his title and shit. So
for real?
At first, I mean, he was almost acting like he was talking about Caleb Plant. Like after he won, he was talking about Caleb Plant and some other thing. But then I think he said something about whoever brings the most money, the biggest paycheck. That's why I don't like this era, man. It's just, these guys ain't about fighting the best. It's about whatever has the biggest paycheck and stuff like that. So,
You would think that they'd won all the belts and go for the unifications undisputed, man. But that just seems so secondary nowadays. Nobody cares about having the multiple belts and all the belts in the division. It's just who can make the biggest bag, how many can they put in seats.
Right. Unification undisputed has ceased. Nobody care about that no more, man. So it is what it is.
Oh, my boy looking in shape, ready to go though, man. My boy Mark Say Less Duncan, the guy that I interviewed, he was Joe Flacco's fucking college roommate, you guys. Damn, they went to Delaware State together. Wow, man. And he's a professional boxer now. He's 3-0. I believe he's 3 or 4-0. With 4 knockouts, and he's gonna be fighting on the Lamont Peterson Sergey Lipnets undercard, man. And we got an exclusive interview, man. I went for 20 minutes with this guy, man. This guy had a lot to talk about. He said he had a lot of bad things going on in his life. He had to stop. Everything that he was doing was bad. It was being very detrimental to his career, and he had to bite down. He said he's been fighting since he was 26. He is a 32-year-old prospect, you guys, undefeated. I mean, so this guy, he said he was a top defensive back in college. And you guys got to check out that interview, man. He got a lot of gems in that interview, man. I didn't know. I mean, just imagine this guy. I mean, this guy's trying to go through boxing now. And, I mean, he was with, the $100 million man, one of the first quarter. At one point, Joe Flacco was the highest paid NFL player in the entire league. And this guy was his roommate, so kind of crazy, that you think about it like that, Yeah,
it's a small world, man. It's a small world. And, yeah, man, good for him, man. I mean, 32, he's staying in shape. You're eating the right things. You're not abusing your body, and you're not drinking like that all the time. You could compete. You can be competitive, man. And don't get a lot of punishment. You could definitely be competitive in there, man. It's just the drive that you have. It's just, are you willing to have that drive, that willpower, and the discipline to carry your dream out? Make it reality,
Yeah.
No doubt, man. What do you guys think about the Lipnets versus Lamont Peterson undercard? And shout out to the chat. Let me go to the chat real quick, you guys. We got to keep the chat involved too. We got to keep the chat involved.
It's been entertaining, man. It's been entertaining. Definitely,
hold on. Let me read the chat, Angel. I'm gonna come straight to you. El Chinito says Darrell looked bad against the Turkish cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then Champ Ross says Benavidez is younger, stronger, faster. Just watch out for the weird Darrell tactics. Wow, something weird always happens in the Darrell fights. I don't know why. Wow, you got a good point, you guys. Bob Schmitty says if that ref didn't stop the fight with Jalen Love, something early stoppage, how long do you guys think that fight would have gone until Jalen Love got brain injury? Or got physically and mentally beat the fuck up.
That was the right stoppage.
That was the right stoppage, dude. He would have. Do you guys want to see a guy get physically and mentally fucked in the ring? I mean, that's what was ready to happen. That's what was ready to happen, you guys. I seen it. Nobody knew the level of destruction that I knew this guy did. Benavidez. Wasn't I telling you that, Black Horseman and Angel? Yeah, when this fight got made up, I just looked. All I seen was dark for this dude, Jalen Love. Just dark. And he said that shit in the interview, yo. But in the press conference before the fight started, this dude, Benavidez, Jalen Love said, I was battling demons and I've conquered my demons and now I'm good. As soon as Benavidez got on the mic, said, this is one demon you won't conquer. I'm finishing you. I said, yo, this dude is off the chain. Yo, Benavidez is like one of these goddamn dark, sinister boxers, man, that don't give a fuck. He did the slow snap, the throat slash too. Like, I'm killing this dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just crazy though. Let me just read these last two chats, and I'm gonna get you guys can let it rip. Bob Schmitty says, El Chinito says Benavidez is younger and getting better with age. Yeah, he's only 22, you guys. Damn. Better with age and will run over fragile old Darrell. Ghost Rider says salute at Corey Lee Boxing. Bob Schmitty says Jay Leon Love in his corner sounded out of it. We boxing, question mark. His voice sounded like he wasn't there, sitting on the stool. Champ Raw says if that fight's continued, you would have to call the coroner's office. Wow, do you guys agree?
Yeah, man.
Man, that fight was decided in the press conference. He was done. I was like, this nigga gonna get hurt. You know,
Yeah, man. When they announced that fight, I was like, that's a bad
that's
move.
not a co-main event, man. That
That's not a
was
co-main
that was
event, and that's a bad move. That I knew that it wasn't gonna be a long fight, and it was gonna
It
be a
wasn't worth
knockout.
my money, dog. That $75, it was not worth it, man. I was like, yo,
Oh,
y'all gonna put Jay Leon Love nigga on a co-main? Who the fuck did he beat to make it as a co-main event on pay-per-view?
Have no clue.
Pay-per-view. Jeez, this is a fucking
I mean,
sparring match.
it boggles the mind, man, of what they was thinking with that card, that undercard. It was just atrocious, man. Just
Gotta
straight
do
up.
better, PBC. That ain't
And then the day before we had a spectacular DAZN card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit was better than the
Smash that like button too, you guys. We up in here, man. Angel Santos, Black Horseman Promotions, and Corey Lee Boxing, baby. We're back.
And again, I'm not trying to promote DAZN whatsoever. I don't have no favoritism towards any kind of streaming service. They just had the better card. That's what it is. What it is, man. You know, they've been providing more fights, better cards as of late. You know, have they had shitty cards? Hell yeah. Have you heard of people that you never heard of on there? Hell yeah. But you know, last week that card was lit, man. Come on, man. The Rosado fight, that was fucking tight. You know?
Yeah, man, it was. It was. I like that Rosado card too, man. But you know, right now, you guys, when we're talking about, you know, different divisions and stuff like that and stacked divisions, how do you guys feel about, you know, the 100 and 57, but then you got the 47-pound division too? Do you guys think that that Earl Spence would have did the same thing to Jared Hurd that he did to Mikey Garcia? What are you guys' thoughts on that? Because Jared Hurd,
No.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. It's just a question.
Hell no. Let's focus on 47. Hell.
I know, but the reason why I bring it up, you guys, is that Earl Spence said that he would definitely fight Hurd if the fight was offered to him. He said that out of his own mouth.
Spence brung. Let's get this straight for real quick. Can I say something? Let me say this. Spence brought up Hurd first.
I know he did.
Hurd never brought up Spence first, but you got these other dudes saying, these man fans saying, "Oh well, Hurd bringing up Spence and that look bad." No, your man said Hurd name first. Don't get it twisted. Get it right.
Yeah, man, they gotta stay focused, man.
Because y'all push the narrative, right? You're trying to sell on a fucking agenda and all this shit. Nah, man. You can go ahead and miss me with that shit.
It's ridiculous, man. Stay focused on 47. Like, I mean, this guy's already getting pound for pound type of praise, and he's got one belt, one weight class, 3 defenses. And his last 3 opponents is Ocampo. What was it? Lamont Peterson, Ocampo, and Mikey. Stay focused, Spence. You know, don't listen to your man fans and all that shit, bro.
Yeah,
stay focused on what you got to do at 47.
Look, bottom line is, before he fought Mikey last week, he had 1 round in 14 months.
14 months, yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. You's a champion, dude. You're supposed to have, you know, you got your promotion company. You're supposed to have at least 2 fights in between that. Easy. You only had 1 round.
Yeah.
1 round, my dude.
But I think that, you know, I don't know if that got anything to do with PBC not having enough slots, you know, for them.
Oh, the slots are very limited. Now you got to give it up. You know, them slots are limited. Come on now.
Well, what did he do? He fought that 1 round. Next 2 months, you see him chilling, gaining weight, belly all sticking out. Got Crawford.
Shout out to the chat, you guys. The chat is getting it in, you guys.
Champ, your belly and all that, making you look bad. You know.
Hey, Champ Ross says if that fight, Bob Smitty says Rosado fight was crazy on the DAZN that week. Champ Ross says that was the worst pay-per-view undercard I paid it for in a long time. El Chinito says we don't need any more Stevenson versus and Colon situations in boxing. El Chinito says the Wilder pay-per-view undercard was even worse. Ghost Rider says Hurd would put Spence on his back foot with consistent pressure. Bob Smitty says laugh out loud. Hurd too damn big for Spence. If he couldn't stop Mikey, I can't see him stopping the wall in Jared Hurd. Laughing. El Chinito says the last great pay-per-view undercard was the Mayweather versus Canelo. Yes, it was, because Danny Garcia and Matisse was on that undercard. They were both in their prime. El Chinito and Danny was undefeated. El Chinito says Spence versus Hurd would be a banger.
Right,
I'm telling you guys, it would though. Champ Ross says just look at Tank Davis, first round, and now he not coming back till summer. Makes no sense. El Chinito says Spence needs to see Bud ASAP.
He can't. He on Easy Road Promotions. He ain't gonna try to.
Oh.
I gotta stop it, man. That's we can.
Y'all lit though.
Easy Road Promotions.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? So he gonna. That's the PBC blueprint. Take the easiest fight for the biggest bag first. So get their money, man.
They expecting big pay-per-view turnouts, and nobody knows you yet, man. Nobody knows you like that, man. But you saying 350 to 400,000 buys is good, man. Back in the day, that was garbage. Straight traki.
Yo, this dude, man.
Straight. Am I lying?
Start speaking Spanish, yo. Speak Spanish.
Am I lying though? Am I making shit up?
Nah, man.
Help me out, Corey Black.
Honestly,
man, you're not.
It was back in the day, but I mean,
that's crazy though.
Floyd's and them niggas doing millions of views and these, millions of buys, and these niggas doing 300,000 and 400,000. They think that's, something to be walking and celebrating about. So whatever.
I said it on Ringside Live with B the other night.
Shout out to Ringside Reporter, man. That's my brother right there, man.
And Ringside Reporter ain't want to agree with me. B kind of agreed with me a little bit.
And they gonna be disagreeing a lot with you, man.
But I'm gonna say it again. Pay-per-view is dead, man.
What?
Pay-per-view is dead.
Finished.
Finito.
I knew you was gonna say that, yo.
It's dead, man.
Oh, they said in the chat
subscriptions and these streaming services.
Oh, you see it? What do you guys feel about the Zone going up on their subscription, you guys?
People want to say they in trouble and this, that, and the third. They was talking about $19.99 a month before it was even launched. So this was inevitable. It was gonna go to $19.99 anyway. They was talking about that last year before it even came out in the US, that it was going to be $19.99. So now they just finally hit it for $19.99, but you got the option to do the $99.99 for the whole year, the $100 for the whole year, which brings it to $8.33 or whatever.
Do you guys think right now that the Zone is charging too much for $20 a month? But from what Eddie Hearn said, which he had a good statement, you guys, I'm not going to lie. He said the $20 is for all the guys that want to come in for 1 month and get out for 1 month. You could buy for $100 for the year, which would be $874 per month if you wanted to buy for the year, which would be actually cheaper than $10 a month, you guys. I'm actually grandfathered under the old law, so I'm getting it for $10 a month no matter what, because I was a DAZN subscriber before a lot of you hating ass motherfuckers was hating on DAZN. So I'm getting it for $10 a month right now, regardless what the hell they do. So yeah, I think Black Horseman is with me, and I think Angel is with me. Aren't y'all DAZN subscribers?
Yeah, man.
When everybody said they weren't subscribing to DAZN,
I subscribed when it first came out, man. I was like, you know what? Let me give it a shot, man.
Me too. The WBSS tournament sold me completely. Soon as I knew I could see that tournament, I'm like, Regis Progress. You can see Inui. You can see, Tete. You can see Josh Taylor. I'm like, oh, I'm sold. And then User came in. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good.
Because for one, I don't follow what everybody say. I'm gonna check the shit out and verify. I'm gonna trust, but I'm gonna verify for myself.
Right.
Has it fucked up on me, glitched on me? No, it has not. For me, no, it has not. But then again, I got 100 megabit internet or whatever, the fastest
Hey,
one you
real
got.
quick question is what platform is the Clarissa Shields Christina Hammer gonna be on?
From what I'm seeing, it's gonna be on Showtime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because I know Carissa's been she's been on the zone, she's been on with Showtime, she's
she
been
getting
so
that bag. You know, she's
she don't
making
really
her
have a
money.
home.
Getting
She
that
being
bag.
active.
Definitely
You know,
being active. That's
I got
salute
hey
Clarissa
fellas, I got
Shields.
like 10 more minutes and I got dip, man. Wifey she shutting it down, man.
Oh,
So,
I got a dip too by
yeah.
7:30 anyway, so that works out good. Good look on that. But yeah, man, like I said, let me read the chat real quick. Now let y'all go. Bob Smitty said, New Day says Beeb is a PBC Wilder cheerleader. Uh, sh- um, Bob Smitty says the zone may be trying to get back more money for development costs. I think it will fluctuate and go back down. El Chinito says, no, I don't think it'll go back down, Bob Schmidt.
Nah.
Nah, hell no. El Chinito says, how do y'all feel about Wilder not taking a DAZN deal? They probably went to the DAZN deal for leverage over Showtime so they could go back with the deal that they had in place. And they said, look, these guys are offering me this. You guys have to match that or I'm going with them. It's all about bargaining. It's all about, doing business. It's all a big business. I've seen Al Heyman fucking, they say about loyalty this, loyalty that. I've seen Al Heyman be with CBS and just say, all right, well, we're going with another direction now, go to Fox, just in this blink of an eye. So I don't think that everybody's saying that, Deontay Wilder has loyalty to Showtime and stuff like that. After a while, me thinking about it, I don't think it was about loyalty. I think it was about business. And I think
Yeah.
Showtime actually offered him the best business deal that he could probably offer it. They probably gave him so much,
Freedom.
just so much like revenue, just different streams
so
of revenue.
y'all break that down when y'all talk about they giving them so much freedom. What do y'all mean by that?
Well, that's
What I
they
mean
were
by that
saying.
is
That's what they
I
saying,
mean
Black.
by like
I'm
him
just
getting paid
reiterating
off
what
of.
they saying.
I'm saying it because I think he's getting paid off the concession stands. I'm thinking he's getting paid off of
Is this mysterious money? Is it adding up to what the hell the zone is offering him? Because I mean,
well, how do you know this? How do you know Deontay Wilder isn't getting paid a percentage off of the TV rights? That'll be unheard of. Because
so
I think something like that could possibly happen.
I
Because
mean,
you get paid. Your promoter and whatever. Your advisor gets paid off of what network the fight goes on to.
but if I'm not mistaken, didn't he get like what 4 or 5 million if for Fury or something like that?
We'll see. No, hell no. He got like 10. He got like 10 or 15 million. Fury got 5.
Was that total? No, their purses was like from what they released.
But see, you can't without Heyman. That's the only guy you cannot go off of the what they released because
What you said,
it's been known. It's been known time and time again, Black Horseman, that these guys are getting paid under the table way more. Like fucking Richard Schaefer says. Oh no, Leonard Ellerby, and I quote him. He said, "You guys are saying that Terrence Crawford got 3.5 million his last fight. Danny been getting that, and he has." He got 5 million for Lucas Matisse. That's Danny. That's not even Earl. That's not even these other champions out here. So I just think that what they give us, the numbers that they give us is bullshit. When I'm talking strictly about PBC, I think it's bullshit. I truly don't think that it's what they're really getting you guys. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's even more than that, man. That's just my personal opinion, like I said, but that's just what I think.
man. Well, to answer whoever said that, left that comment, I'm just upset that we're not gonna get undisputed, man.
Yeah, me too,
Yeah,
man.
man. I mean,
I'm staying focused, man. I'm focused. I'm focused on undisputed. That's why I like the Canelo Jacobs fight. Like that's what I'm talking about, nigga. Let's get it.
yeah, man. I mean,
About
that's that. I mean,
unification.
I thought this was what it was all about, man. Keeping your eyes on a prize and getting the
Get the fans.
undisputed and getting all the belts, man. I
Yeah.
thought that was the main focus that these guys have. But now you got a guy going from the truth to the money man, and now you got guys saying, "Well,
Give an
I
excuse.
want the biggest yield for
Right.
the amount of work I put in."
Putting
You
back
know,
Sean Porter on the back seat for
and,
Pacquiao. Like, bro, come on, man. Strap season. Let's unify, fam.
I mean,
We know
I
you
don't know,
got
man.
skills, but let's unify now. You chasing a guy for 3 years or however long. Now he's saying, let's go. Now you saying nope.
And again, I'm gonna say this, man. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. For 4 fights, I mean, if you divide, if you compare that to a baseball player recently, Trout, that's getting 425 million for 12 or 13 years. Got to play 166 games a year. I don't know about you or me, but I think per minute he would have making way more than that baseball player. I mean, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I know what I know, but hey, it is what it is, man. We could have saw undisputed within the next maybe 12 to 14 months, but I don't know. Now that's up in the air.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I'm just just disappointed, man. I'm just disappointed. We're not getting these fights. You got guys on the same side of the street. They not unifying. It's just all about business and money talk and all this stuff now. It's just pathetic, man.
Yeah.
I hope these up and coming guys coming through the ranks, man, come with a different mentality, man. Like the Shakur Stevensons, the Ife Ajagbas, the Jaron Enos's, and who these guys.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think about Jaron Enos calling out Earl Spence Jr.? Smash that like button, you guys. We're
I
in
think
here,
it's
man.
great. I think it's great, man.
Great,
He's
but he's not
calling
gonna
them
get
out.
the fight because Earl gonna be like, you don't bring enough money.
Wow.
It's all about money now, man. It ain't about free smoke. It's about how much money can you put in my bank account, man. How much numbers? What about can you not be on pay-per-view?
Yo, this dude El Chinito says I don't give up F how much they get paid. I just want to see top good fights.
That means we real boxing fans. That's how
Yeah.
we staying focused, bro. Everybody else is turning into promoters and shit. Well, this person, what kind of credit is he gonna get for beating this guy? What how much money does he bring this guy? They sounding silly now.
And
Not
then
everybody is staying, what I'm saying, consistent with it, man.
and then they sound silly, even more silly when they call us haters, oh, they pocket watchers. But yet, what all of the PBC fighters make. You're breaking down in the chat and everything like that.
Right.
And then at the same time, you're saying the zone's running out of money. They gave Canelo too much money. They throw 120 million for 3 or 4 fights. They don't got this many subscribers, but yet we're pocket watchers. Okay, and the zone's running out of money. Like I said the other day, the zone's owned by Perform Group. Perform Group is a sub to, Access Industries. Go look it up yourself. You know, trillions of dollars in assets and resources from an energy conglomerate and telecommunications and media and real estate conglomerate. I don't know about you, but it's a lot of fucking money. More money than you will ever see anybody will see in their life. But it's a conglomerate. It's a group of people with
Right.
money pouring into this Perform Group and the zone. So them throwing 120 million here to Deontay, offering that to 365 to Canelo, it's a drop in the bucket, man. That's the
El
way it is.
Chinito says I'm tired of bum bashing in the sport of boxing. Joe 56 said I just signed up for the zone, locked it in at $9.99 a month for the next year. Wow. Okay.
Wow. So maybe wow.
Maybe it doesn't start till next month. The $20.
Right, I was gonna
Maybe
say.
it doesn't start till next month.
Yeah, I mean, I know for me, they said I could do the $99 subscription starting March 25th from the email I got. So that's when I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna just go ahead and pay the $99 because I don't want to keep paying $10 a month.
Right.
When I could save, a dollar, whatever, and I could just start paying $8.32 or 33 cents or whatever right now. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Do you guys think right now that in boxing and coming up, do you guys think that that boxing will all the boxing will go into the hands of the subscription based apps and stuff like that? Do you guys think that that's where boxing is heading to, or do you guys think that Showtime and networks like Fox will eventually take over those subscriptions? The subscriptions will actually fail. What do you guys think?
I mean, shit. If these people keep paying these views and all this extra stuff, man, keep
Because in Black Horseman, didn't you say pay per view was dead?
No, he
Thought
said
that was me.
Oh,
no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just my bad. My bad. He said no. My bad, yo.
I said that.
Oh, he said
People,
I said that. Okay,
people
okay.
tell
I
me
mean,
I'm
I'm
crazy.
not
I'm
disagreeing.
crazy,
I'm
and
not
I
disagreeing
don't
with
know what the fuck
Angel.
I'm talking about.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not disagreeing with him as far as the future of it. I'm not saying it's dead right now, but I'm saying as far as his future of pay-per-view, I don't
Uh-huh.
know how long it's gonna last because you got platforms like ESPN Plus, you got this on. Things is changing, man. It seems like PBC is like they trying to keep everything the same. They were just, pay-per-views and things like that. And it's the product is not living up to the value from what I see. And like how Angel brought up, last Friday, man, like the zone card, was way better than the pay-per-view. And we had with Tevin Farmer, we had Katie what was it, Kate Taylor,
Katie Taylor, yeah.
and it was just in Selecki versus Gabe Rosado, like, and this is just a $10 a month subscription. So I mean, of course, if you paid $100, it drops to 8, or if you want to continue doing month by month, it's 20. But let's just say, for instance, if somebody don't want to keep it that whole time, like when Danny Jacobs and Canelo fight, it's just like if you pay for that one subscription, you might pay $20, but it's like $20 pay-per-view is better than damn $75 with Jillian Love and Benavidez on a co-main. Get up out of here with that crap. You know what I mean? So the product got to live up to the value for me. I don't mind paying the money if it's gonna be some good product. But I mean, I don't like the way PBC doing it. Both pay-per-views that they had this year was trash. Trash. You know what I mean? As far as the overall card, it was just trash. You know. So I mean, hey, I don't know when the next one is that's coming up. I mean, then I can look at the ESPN side. They got Terrence Crawford, but they got Shakur Stevenson on the undercard, Teofimo Lopez on the undercard. I mean, it's some good names, some good fight.
Wow, Teofimo Lopez, man. Do you guys ever think that we'll get those good fights that we want to see Teofimo Lopez in? Like Lomachenko, maybe a Mikey Garcia. How does Teofimo Lopez fare with these other prospects that are coming up? The Shakur Stevens, and I think Teofimo Lopez walks completely straight through Shakur Stevenson. I'm sorry. I'm
Say what?
sorry, yo. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
man, I can't comment on that one.
I'm sorry, yo. I
I
got
gotta
love for
put
Shakur
Shakur.
Stevenson, man, but
I gotta put
They in
more
the same
no,
division.
Shakur.
no, no,
They're not
no,
in the same
no.
They're
division.
not in the same division, but
Are you
I understand.
sure? They shit. I don't. They're not too far apart. What division Shakur Stevenson's at? 130.
Six,
Tank Davis is
126.
126. And that's another
26.
thing. I think Tank Davis walks. I mean, Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson, they're around the same age. This dude Tank walks completely through Shakur Stevenson without even paying the
Wait,
toll or
wait,
anything. Just
wait,
straight through.
hold up, bro. I gotta disagree with you.
Nah,
Oh
man,
man, I don't know.
I
y'all
gotta
got
disagree.
too much invested in this dude, Shakur Stevenson,
No,
man.
I
I don't
don't.
know,
I'm
man.
just
I
giving
ain't too
you what
sold on the guy yet, man. I mean, I know he could do good, but I ain't too sold on him as of yet.
I feel the same way about Tank as I feel about, like, say, Spence. Very
You-
talented. I just don't know how good he is because look who he fighting. Look who he fighting.
I mean, Shakur Stevenson's is Olympian, man.
Bruh, Shakur Stevenson is not no pusher. You saying he walked
Yeah,
completely through him? Nah, he ain't paying no tolls on Shakur Stevenson like that. Matter of fact, I heard he beat his ass in sparring. I know it's sparring,
yeah.
but this
That's what I heard too, man.
it
That
ain't
was
going down like that. He gonna have to find Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is not no damn, flat-footed, you know what I'm saying, punching bag. This nigga is, like you say, he's an Olympian, bro. This nigga has a lot of experience. He's sparring with Bud Crawford, nigga, probably on a regular.
he
Mhm.
So
just sparred.
he's seeing everything he can possibly see. What the fuck Tank gonna show him that's gonna be like, oh shit, I ain't never seen this before. You know what I mean? He better find Shakur. I'm not saying he ain't got a shot, but I don't think he just walks through him, bro.
Been groomed by Andre Ward. Got
Right.
pointers from Andre Ward. You know what I mean? Like
In about a year, watch Shakur. Shakur is he gonna take over the shit. I know
made Devin Haney look bad in sparring. Apparently, a couple times.
Devin Haney, yeah. Come on. He Devin Haney ass as far as so we talking about, Devin Haney, I heard whoop Javante Davis ass. I heard Shakur whoop both of them niggas in sparring. And
Yeah,
I've seen the sparring with him and Devin Haney.
yeah.
Wow,
Who's sparring you seen?
Devin
Shakur
Haney,
and Haney.
that one I seen.
I
Shakur
seen
versus
that.
Devin Haney. Did
Yeah,
Yeah,
Haney put those hands on him?
Devin didn't do shit.
he ain't do shit, man.
What?
shit, bro. Shakur was yeah. Shakur
He
nice.
looked like a backpedaling Floyd, like when Floyd Maidana Part 1.
Yeah,
He was
Damn, bro.
backpedaling.
I got a Dipset, y'all. I got a
All
Dipset.
right, bro.
All right,
All
bro.
right, bro. We'll finish it out. All right, nice. Go subscribe to Black Horseman, you guys. The link will be in there, man. I'll start putting your link in the description on the next joint, Black Horseman.
Sir.
Or you can put it in there right now. All right, well, later.
Yeah.
So yeah, finishing up, Angel, man. What do you feel like, what is going on in the world of boxing right now, man? What do you think people should put their eyes on? Shout out to, let me read the chat real quick. Shout out, they're heavily involved in our conversations right now, Angel, in the chat.
Yeah.
Champ Ross says Stevenson's is at 126, Teofimo is at 135.
Yeah.
El Chinito says I would pay $100 for Bud versus Spence and Lomo versus Mikey. Zig Kitcat says 140 is pretty light right now, and Teofimo is moving up to 140 soon. Yes, he is. El Chinito says Virgil Ortiz is the best young prospect. I don't know. I think Enos is right now.
I mean, that's good and all that you say that you'll pay $100, but the casual will not pay $100 for that fight, man. They just me and you will pay
Yeah, I don't think
$100.
he.
Me,
Yeah,
you,
you
and
right.
Corey will pay
Yeah,
$100 for that fight.
yeah, I
Of
would.
course, all day, every day. I'll pay $100 for that fight. But the casual fan, the regular motherfucker on the street that you see and be like, hey, do you know who Tyson Fury is? Do you know who Deontay Wilder is? Do you know who Andre Ward is? And that person says yes, that casual person, they're not going to pay $100 to see a Bud Crawford versus a Teofimo versus a Loma. They're not going to pay $100 to see that, man. Especially when Loma's been doing it on ESPN Plus and regular ESPN, and he's barely getting a draw, and he's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and he's a white guy, like Eastern European, so to speak, right? Not for nothing, but these Eastern European fighters typically get a lot of casual fans on their side, right? So, yeah, right now, yeah, me and you will pay $100. The casual on the street, that person, they're not gonna pay $100 for that fight. I'm telling you right now. And then with what I'm saying is with the pay-per-view, I mean, yeah, they making good, decent numbers, 250 to 300, 450,000 pay-per-view buys. That's, $75, $85. But how long will that last? It's not gonna last very long when you got apps like ESPN, you got apps like you got regular Fox TV going on with championship fights, and then you got a DAZN offering fights every month on a steady regular basis. You're just not gonna see that, And then another thing is that a lot of people are on the move a lot. A lot of people don't sit down and watch TV all day every day and watch the fight at TV. Everybody in the world got a damn phone. You go to fucking Malaysia or some shit, or down under, or some crazy countries, somebody's gonna have a phone. Somebody in a third world country gonna have a phone. They price it right. They do regional pricing for what those people can afford here and there. Or if they make, well, based off what they make in that region, they're gonna buy an app. They're gonna get a ESPN if there's offered around the world, or the zone, and they're gonna tune in to watch a fight, or not tune in to watch a fight, but boxing's promoted on there, and they'll be like, oh, let me click it. I'm paying $5, equivalent to $5 American, over there, or whatever they can afford over there. It's kind of like, you see Amazon, you got the whole yearly subscription, and they got a lot of content. It's the same thing, man. You do a yearly subscription, it's gonna come out cheaper. It's gonna come out cheaper than you having even basic cable with one or two premium channels like a HBO or a Showtime or ESPN. It just does. It comes out cheaper because you're paying for a basic cable package with phone and internet and all that, which typically is what, $180 average now, right? But if you just get internet, you got a subscription, it's a lot cheaper. It just is. Sit down, do the math. It's cheaper. And that's what people gravitating towards.
Yeah, but I just think that, like what people were saying in the chat earlier, I just think right now there's a lot of people out here right now. He says respect to anyone supporting boxing. Bob Smitty says I'm not paying $100 for a televised fight. I can see locals who will fight their hearts out to get scouted ringside for that price. These fights nowadays are duds a lot of times. Kid Cat says I seen that Devin Haney versus Stevenson sparring. Stevenson's adjusted after the few rounds, after first few rounds, and he dominated Haney. That was a while back though. Dominated a bigger Devin Haney. Wow, that's awesome.
They're about the same size at that time, though.
Oh, okay. Because I know if you said that Shakur Stevenson fights at 126, Devin Haney fight is a big 135 pounder. Champ Raw says, Angel, you think the Zone will eventually have a cable channel in the future along with the app? And Bob Schmitty says that is why streaming apps are the future. It makes the most sense. It's just newer to the market. It says so the track record isn't there yet. People want convinced. Go ahead.
And here's the thing with that, what he just said.
Go ahead. I'll be right back. Go ahead and let them know.
Now, do I think the Zone is going to have a cable channel? No, they are not. Because if that was the case, they would have had, Perform Group, which does have cable channels around the world, and does have their own channels on cable, premium TV around the world. They would have offered it on those channels, but they don't. They're going with strictly a streaming service because they understand that, a lot of people are on the move. We're always out and about working, and a lot more people have a smartphone than they do a smart TV, which a smart TV requires what? Requires Wi-Fi, internet. Some people don't got that in their house, but they do have a smartphone, and especially in a second, third world country and poor nations, you see, down in you go to Cuba, a lot of people got smartphones, right? You go to down South America, the poorest parts of Brazil, person don't have probably not even their own crib, but they'll have a smartphone. Guaranteed, they'll have a smartphone, and what they do is they'll go to a Wi-Fi center or tag on to somebody's Wi-Fi and pay them for a little bit, download their content, watch it later, not at that particular moment, right? And now people are saying, well, the Zone up their price. That means, oh, that spells bad, right? Well, the Zone was going to put their price. They was talking about launching the Zone at $19.99 in the very beginning, but then they lowered it, right? Because there was a lot of pushback and feedback that, that was overpriced. Well, they went to the $19.99 because they already saw that people are going in, subscribing for that free trial, then pulling back out. So they say, you know what? A lot of people did that. Now we got a big name fighter. We're getting more fighters on the roster. We're getting more fighters on the streaming. Now, when we have the big major fights, if you just want to see that big major fight, pay that $19.99. Now, if I don't know about you or me, a big major fight on a streaming app, especially if it's a Canelo Alvarez or if it a Deontay Wilder, if eventually he comes in, I know I damn sure want to see a big fight of Deontay Wilder for $19.99 that month, along with other content, than just paying $75 for one pay-per-view fight. Does that make sense to y'all? You see where I'm getting at? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? And that's a good business model, because they know, they're like, hey, you don't want to be with us month after month after month, pay this $19.99. You get all the content for that the whole month. Okay, not just boxing, but we got mixed martial arts, Bellator. We got cricket. If you want to see that, you like fucking watching darts. You like watching fucking Formula One. We getting NCAA basketball. We're getting baseball as well. We're getting NBA basketball, and they're talking about NFL and rugby and all these other sports, and they're trying to get golf and tennis. So you're not only paying like $19.99 that one time for that 1 month, but hey, as a bonus, you get to see all our other stuff that we offer. And then you go, damn, They got a lot of sports on there from different places, you know, but I'm into boxing and mixed martial arts. I'm only paying $19.99 for a big fight. But then I was like, shit, I don't want to keep paying $19.99. If they keep getting these big fights every few months, maybe it makes better sense to just pay the $9.99 subscription for the whole year, vice me paying for 2 or 3 big mega fights on another network that's $60 to $75 to $85 to $99 a piece for that one-time pay-per-view. And I'm just watching that one fight for $99. $99, that pays for 3 months or 2 months of your
the zone,
high-speed internet, or or the zone. So why not pay that $99 for the whole year?
Bingo.
That's what I'm saying, man. And I say that because
but you gonna have them
it's
dumbass
financially,
you gonna have them dumbass
it makes
fans that's gonna pay that though.
you're gonna have dumbass fans that
They
just can't
gonna
spend.
you gonna have the dumbass fans, Angel, that's gonna pay 20, skip a month, and then pay a 20 when
another 20. And another 20, and now you turn
and then
around.
they gonna be like, man, I could have got that joint for such and such,
Yeah, then you turn around, you done paid 4, 6, 5 months, $20 each of those times. You already went over fucking $100. You know what I mean? I don't know about you. Listen, I do this for real as a profession. I did it in the Marine Corps for 14 years. You know, I was an accounting guy, finance guy. I know money. I know how money works. I make money work for me. I don't work for money. I make money work for me. Does that make sense? I don't work for money. I make money work for me. Okay? But a lot of people work for money in order to buy a $75 fucking fight. Now you got to bust your ass again, ask your wifey and all that. Damn, babe, I want to see this other fight. They got it again on Showtime, pay-per-view, another $75. Damn, motherfucker, didn't you just pay for a fight like 2 months ago for $75? Shit. I presented my wife like, yo, babe, I got the Zone app. I got all the fights that I want and some other content for like $99 for the whole year. Oh, it's kind of like Amazon. Yeah, get that. No qualms, no issues, no nothing.
That's dope right there.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. And I'm not trying to promote the Zone exclusive. Shit, if Showtime does it,
we're going to promote them.
I'm going to say, yeah, damn,
we're
shit, go with them. Real,
motherfucker.
You know what I mean? If Showtime copy the same model, shit, go with Showtime since they got all the fighters.
Me, Angel, and Black are promoting what's real.
I'm telling you,
not no bandwagon bullshit.
Nah, man, I'm just talking about what's fair and square. What is fair and square, and that's why, and I was a big Eddie Hearn hater, man. Like, I can't even hate on this man no more, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be on air right now, Eddie Hearn. I apologize for calling you Eddie Worm this whole time, because you actually earning your fighters. Your fighters are earning their money, and you're making your fighters earn that money, and you earning more for your fighters. So it's Eddie Hearns.
JC Boxing says pay-per-view is dead. Up. Bob Schmitty says you a devil dog, Angel? ? O'Hara to you, bro.
Hoorah.
Hoorah to you.
Hoorah back. You know what I mean? Like, you know?
Kidcat says, I was thinking that the same shit when people were saying the Zone was $240 a year. Y'all gotta be dumb to not pay for the yearly plan if you ducking with the Zone, if you fucking with the Zone. Yup. I mean, you're gonna get a fucking fight every week, man. Every week there's something on the Zone. Every week. If you're a hardcore fan like you say you are, why not get the Zone? I just don't understand, man. I just don't understand. Are you that biased that you don't want to get the Zone?
And you know what?
I just don't get it, Angel. I don't get these guys out here.
And another thing, man, like
maybe it's because they don't like Eddie Hearn, but you got to understand, Eddie Hearn is not the face of the Zone. He does not run the Zone. He is just the front guy. The front guy. That's all he is. He's a white guy with a face and a name. That's all he is. He is not the brains behind this operation. Bet and believe that. That's why he wasn't even in there. He wasn't even there. He wasn't even in the meeting when Canelo got his deal. And he damn sure wasn't in the meeting when Wilder was ready to get his Do your research, you guys. Come on, man. Smarten up.
I mean, and another thing is people saying, damn, they threw a lot of money at Canelo, 365. Well, he would have made more if he just would have kept sticking as a free agent and with pay-per-views. Listen, in boxing is like any given Sunday. You know what I mean? You never know what'll happen in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Am I lying? You never know what'll happen. You can see the craziest shit happen in boxing. And they threw that money. It was like, what? 10 fights? 365 million? I'll take that. That's 12 rounds every fight. That's 47 minutes. 47 minutes 10 times. That's the max. All right? Compare that to a baseball player in the major leagues recently, these recent crazy signings with 425 million 12-year contracts. 166 games. It don't take a genius. Canelo's making way more per minute than any of them guys. All right? Any of them dudes. And he got 10 fights. And that's if those fights last 47 minutes. All right? It's not rocket science, man. It's just simple mathematics, simple financials, man. Do your research. That's it. I just broke it down Barney style for y'all.
That's breakdown right there. Beatrice B says the zone as a platform can work, but they need more content. It's not worth it right now to me. Wow. Okay. Hold on, Beatrice B. Let me ask you this though. You says the zone as a platform, you said they need more content. It's not worth it to you. So Showtime is? Showtime's worth your $10 a month instead of the zone being $10 a month. You got to pay for $10 a month for Showtime. I don't give a fuck where you at. Showtime is $10 Showtime is $15 a month. Excuse me. Showtime is $15 a month, okay? I don't care what contract you get with your cable company. You got to pay for that initially. You got to pay for that separately, So Showtime is $15 a month, okay? The only thing that I've seen on Showtime in the past 2-3 months is Showbox, maybe once or twice, in the press conference of Clarissa Shields and Christina Hammer, okay? And the press conference of Wilder, and that just happened last week, okay? But before last week, we had nothing from Showtime. You were paying $15 for Showbox? Good job.
The next generation fights,
But come on, that don't even come on every week. So what do you the zone has weekly shows. Weekly.
If it's not Bellator, it's a boxing card.
So I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just saying it's like I understand where you're coming from, but then again, I don't understand where you're coming from because
they're about to have they're talking about doing the that new league that Paulie wants to join, the fist. They talking about that. Gobbling that up and putting that on the zone. And talking about kickboxing. This shit is crazy, man. They trying to corner. They got money to corner the market. They trying to corner the market. And it's going to happen, man.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Let them know. I'll be straight back.
It's like, I'm telling you, man, I don't put 10 on shit, man. I don't put 10 on shit until I do my fucking research, man. I'm real adamant about trust, but verify some shit. And I did, and I verified, and they are putting a lot more into this shit, man. Like ESPN's budget, I don't care what you say. I mean, yeah, ESPN is popular all around, but they don't have the budget that these guys have, man. They just don't. They don't. CBS and them, and Fox, they don't have the budget that the zone people have, man. And they don't want to release their numbers or initial numbers of subscriptions because they don't care about taking losses right now. They're looking in 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. Get what I'm saying? When you plan a war, you don't think about just 5 years, just 10 years. You think about the long run, the long haul, 20, 30, 50 years from now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these people are doing, man.
Yeah, Beatrice B says, I understand what you're saying as far as boxing platform the zone is better. But to me, the big fights will stay on pay-per-view. Your rebuttal, Angel.
My thing is, man, you just see the number. Again, you see the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Okay, the numbers don't lie, right? You know, what did the numbers for Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder do? What did those do? Anybody in the chat?
Oh, I think what 400.
400-something thousand, right? For heavyweight
Tyson Fury, right?
Right.
Yeah, 400.
You know, back in the day, that would have been way more. And it's not there. It's just not there. They don't have the same numbers. They just don't. You know? It's still that. I mean, that's a good, decent number, but that's nothing compared where you can get millions upon millions of subscribers on a streaming app. That the thing's available everywhere around the world on a phone. You can watch it on your phone. Okay? It just is. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, people do business mainly on their smartphones from nowadays. Am I lying? You have it with you everywhere, do you not? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I mean, you want to say, you can say what you want about pay-per-view and it's not dying anytime soon, but within the next 2-3 years, people not gonna want to pay that on pay-per-view like that. They just not.
No, they're not. They're not though. They're not. You're right about that.
They're not. The numbers don't lie, man. It just
numbers don't add
lower.
Up. The numbers don't add up.
They keep getting lower and lower every year.
You guys are living in the Mayweather, you know, the Tyson era. You know, there's a new era now.
You know,
times change, you guys. You know, when Tyson and Mayweather were coming up most of the time, okay, they didn't even have fucking internet back then. You know, they had internet. Internet came out towards the end of Floyd Mayweather's career. You know, and even when the internet came out, I mean, Floyd Mayweather got hip to it. You know, Floyd Mayweather got hip to it. That's why some of Floyd Mayweather's undercards were on YouTube. Do your research. Do your research. Some of those preliminary fights were on YouTube. Like some of the Canelo, like the early preliminary cards with the Canelo versus Floyd Mayweather were on YouTube. Do your research.
Look, El Chinito said Golden Boy and the Zone will also now have Thursday night fights. Remember Thursday night fights back in the day? Back on USA Network? I remember Thursday night fights. I remember Tuesday night fights. Back in the day, man. The good old days, man. Boxing, man. You know, late 80s, early 90s, man. You know, when I used to see Buddy McGirt as a kid, you know, fighting on Tuesday. You can see Buddy McGirt Tuesday night, Thursday night fights, man. You catch Roger Mayweather on the Thursday night fight. You know? I remember.
Hey, I gotta head out though, man. Angel, it's been a pleasure, man. Let everybody know where they can follow you at. I gotta go though, man. Let everybody know where they can follow you at. And we will be back, you guys. I mean, like I said, we got the Lamar Peterson fight. Hit me up on the DM, Angel, or hit me up, whatever. Hit me up on the phone or whatever. To let me know later tonight or in the morning if you're trying to go or not, man. Because I think I'm gonna just go ahead and say fucking and head out there, man. But let me know, man. Let everybody know where to follow you at.
I'll let you know. Y'all can follow me. You know, I don't put out content, but I mean, y'all can follow me whenever Black or Corey leaves on, you know, or even CJ. I jump on CJ platform, you know.
Salute to CJ too.
Salute to CJ, you know, Cali Enigma, you know. Whenever, you know, I have the opportunity to jump on and have time, you know, you see me on here, man. We talk turkey and you know, just, you know, kick it, you know, talk shit. Y'all ain't gotta follow me, man. Y'all ain't gotta do all that. Just subscribe, you know, past the, you know, Corey Lee boxing channel. Tell people about it. Tell people about Black's channel. You know, underground.
No, the dude in the chat says you have to consider something called the product life cycle. It says, you know, it took the fax machine something like 15 years to get big. Hey, yo, and with that being said, man, I'm out, man. You guys been hit with another banger. The last thing I want to say is, you guys, wake up, because there's a new era in boxing. And sometimes it's not all about pay-per-view. Just saying, you guys. Peace out, you guys. Have a blessed night, man. Later.